Is right, and you're building a bicycle comfort station. What is that?
That is, and since we do have a bike lane on Southport, we are encouraging bikers and pedestrians really, but we are going to have an exit ramp off the bike lane on Southport and draw them into our parking space. And it's a place to refuel your bike and yourself. So we'll have pastoral rolling hills of grassed chaise lounges. Well, let me start. Bikes are my primary means of transportation through the city, so when I'm in my 18 inches of bike lane, when it exists, surrounded by the ocean of automobiles, I think, isn't there a better use for this public space that's in between the buildings that really belongs to all of us Chicagoans? So the event really is a reimagining of public space if there were no cars tomorrow.
Generally in the city, I mean, what's your sense of this city and public space? Is it friendly in that way?
Well, if you just look at the numbers, there are 77 roughly thousand acres of streets in the city. There are 7,000 acres of parks. So that seems wildly unbalanced to me. And another reason to have parking day. And there's no reason why what we're doing in these spaces, at least from an architectural perspective, can't then relate to what's happening in our buildings. And that's definitely something we try and do in all of our projects.
So Matt, kind of set us up. Where are we right now?
So we are on Southport. We're southbound, just south of Addison.
Right.
We have taken the bike lane and steered it into our park for the day.
Right.
So we put some white tape down and want to bring bikers through. So they'll bike down here and then come into the off-ramp, and then nice little tree and shrub entry. When cars don't exist, we'll have all these gas stations and rest stops, and we don't have any use for them. So why not turn them into bike rest stops instead? So really the mini mart of the future, I would say.
Talk a little bit more about the potato packs. You kind of touched on that yesterday in the interview.
Yeah, we are going to, they're really just small red potatoes that we sliced in half, and we made a marinade for them. And we wrapped them about 4 to a foil pack. And we're going to grill them and serve them. So it'll be like street food.
Day. Well,
the original outrage seemed to be about the fact that the parking meters are just going to be more. You'd have to pay more
to park.
Right. But I thought from the beginning, really, why are we leasing out space that we own? That was my initial reaction and outrage. So I thought we had to do parking day this year in Chicago because there are so many better uses for that space, whether we're going to lease it out or not. It should be recharging water, it should be growing food, and it should be places that people can hang out, not the single automotive use that we currently have.
Are people going to actually be doing some fancy
You could. I was thinking that after we're done with today, this can be a skate park for our cat.